All right, so we're actually going to let the chickens out of the coop for the first time. By stealing part of our garden fence, we're gonna build a little fenced-in area, Cody and I are, for the chickens. And the reason we've kept them protected is we had gotten a bunch of notices here in Alaska. Over the summer, the bird flu was really bad here, and we have waterfowl. So the lake being right there, and waterfowl is what spreads it, it's really hard to protect them. And then the other thing is, as soon as the chickens were outside the first time, we had 2 huge bald eagles circling them. So the eagles will pick them off like crazy, and that's just free food for those eagles, especially if they're trapped. So we need to give them a good area and a way to be protected. So we're gonna watch them, we're gonna clean out the coop, we're gonna do all of that. Then this winter we'll do a deep bedding method, but we want the coop as clean as possible before we go into a season when it's all frozen and we can't really be cleaning the coop out. So join us today. Cody and I are gonna let these little baby chicks out, and you get to see, oh my gosh, some of the new little guys. They're so fluffy. You are going to adore. They're the cutest little chickens, so join us. Welcome to our vlog. We are the Milnes family. We started building a modern homestead outside of Wasilla, Alaska in the summer of 2021. That's my husband, Aaron. I am Jessica, a stay-at-home wife and mom. Our second son, Caleb, lives here with us, along with our daughter, Cody Ann, and the youngest of our family, Wyatt. We brought our 2 dogs, Tipper and Daisy, and got a new addition, the Alaska dog, Roberto. All right, Cody and I, this is double layer of this netting. It's garden netting, but we're gonna use it to build the chicken run. And we're gonna come off the back of the building, wrap around these trees, and then go back in. And we should be able to just kind of staple this up for now. Keep the chickens in. Cody will keep an eye on them while we're outside. So we're gonna just nip all of this off. Cody's gonna pull these T-posts, the big ones, for me, and we'll be able to use those as well to secure this fence too. So come on. That's how you do it.
I'm recording.
Rock. Is it not going in here? That's rock. That's a rock. That's what you hammer it.
I'm recording.
Pretty good. Alright, stop. You go. That's not a rock. It's good. Go. Scrape it. It's fine. Go. Go. Nail.
You guys got it.
You're fine. Cody, don't laugh. Alright, go. Just cover your hands with your jacket. I will. Go. Just move away. Fully aware, being married to a rancher, that they make tools for this. We sold those tools not realizing that we would move to Alaska and be putting in fence again, so. I don't know what you're seeing.
I don't either.
Bert! Get Berto. Ah, that's thorns. Gotta get a shot of Berto.
Berta.
That sounded desperate. Pray for help. Look, you can see them.
I'll go open it a little more.
No, she broke the screen.
Yeah, I know. Look at my rooster. You see him? My big guy? You have to go in.
All right, Cody, help me string this along.
No,
Not on.
you're just not stapling.
No sooner do we finish talking about the eagles coming after the little chicks, we do not even get the enclosure finished before this eagle comes to circle around the babies. Are you ready?
Ready.
Hi guys, everyone out. Baby chicken. Don't let him come back. We're gonna let you all out.
You're not supposed to let him back in.
Watch for that eagle.
Imagine.
It just came down and took a chicken.
Yeah.
Cody, look at their new feathers. Look at this.
Love, are you love?
Yes.
Are you abused? That one was way dramatic. I'm super mad at the world.
I'll always be mad.
You have new friends!
Aren't all the big ones out too?
Yeah, mom's in the coop.
Go that way.
Dude, if the rooster eats my babies,
They could get out of this so easily.
that's not forever.
Cody, grab your rope.
Bro, that one's got the mullet. Look at that one.
Dude, I know. Stop.
Alright, find a rabbit. Get him! He's not a hunter yet.
You have to teach him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, me and him are bros.
That's your homie. I don't care.
Ah, winter has come. It is actually quite cold today. And Aaron has asked Cody and I to walk some stuff with him. There's some dry trees he wants to cut down. So we're gonna go see if we can't help him collect some firewood. The boys are helping a neighbor down the street put some stuff in their garage. So let's see what's going on this amazing fall day. Okay, this is our real life. Caleb came tearing by me in the driveway And then he went flying back out, and all of a sudden I heard like gunshots, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on, Caleb? Aaron's got his chainsaw stuck in a tree. There's a grouse. Everyone's walking around. This is the story of our life. Well, I guess you guys are just strong enough to push it the way you wanted it to go. Holy cow, I went to walk over there to try and pull out the chainsaw, and they tipped the tree the way they wanted. Is that back on your saw? Is your saw good?
Hurt it.
Didn't hurt it?
No.
Good job, babe. All right, what do you want me and Cody to do? What are they, Wyatt?
Birds. Got it.
They're so pretty.
I like the brain.
It's a beautiful bird.
It's just sleeping.
Nice. Just in case you're wondering, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, the reason Aaron chooses the trees that he does is kind of multiple, right? First, this is dead and it is dry, and the kind of tree that it is, we can split this up and burn it in our Blaze King in our basement right away. Second of all, this tree being dead, if you look over here, it wanted to naturally fall that direction. Well, come winter time or whenever, when this is gonna fall on its own, it would take out that group of trees that are happy and healthy. And of course we want them to keep living. And so by falling the tree himself, he can control where it goes. The other thing is, this is like a giant matchstick, right? If we were to get a fire here, these are the most dangerous because they are dry. They're ready to be lit on fire. They are just like a giant matchstick and they just keep the fire going. So this is good forest management. So when we talk about that, that's kind of what we're talking about, is managing to take out dead trees in our area that will help protect, and then it keeps it from causing damage to others. Is there anything I missed?
Just stay warm, people. Stay warm.
Stay warm.
Knock these down, you brush them down, they decompose faster.
Right. So you don't
When
actually...
they're sticking up that high off the ground like they are now, it takes a long time for them to decompose.
Right. And then what did you say about this guy here?
I saved him.
You saved him. We missed him. Look how happy and healthy he is.
So I got to put a brand new chain on this saw, and a brand new chain stretches really fast. So you got to keep them tight. Otherwise, what'll happen is I'll get into these real nasty limbs like these, and these little limbs will pull this chain right off the bar, and it becomes a safety issue for me, obviously. Plus, it's time consuming putting it back on. Not super hard, but it does sit there and break your time. So nice screw, loosen these two big ones, reach down here in the middle, you tighten it up to where you want. I like to try to keep it about get a finger underneath there, like that. When I do that, it pulls the bar up to where it's supposed to be. Put her tight. I can let go of that, and we're all good to go. If I have that loose, this bar wants to drop down and get out of playing the way it's supposed to run. So if I hold it up like this with the chain, if I get too much tighter than that, it gets real tight and starts wearing on your bar really hard, and it doesn't like to go, even with all the lube in the world.
How long have you had that chainsaw?
This chainsaw we've had for what?
Well, how old is Caleb?
19.
19. About that long.
It's a good saw. It's been a good saw. Normally I've always ran Husqvarnas in the past when I was a logger, but I tried a steel just to try it. It's a good saw. I have nothing to complain about it. Yeah, the Huskies are a dang good saw as well. So either one you want to go with, grab and growl.
What is that?
It's my tractor coming this way with a guy on the front end of it with a shotgun.
Why? Why is there a guy with... Why? We get through all of this, and I ask questions thinking, oh, surely they're going to say something normal to you guys. No, there is a guy with a shotgun. Why? Because there's grouse out here, and Caleb is a freezer filling machine. Without that boy, I kid you not, he's done a lot.
When you're 19, you can do whatever you want.
With no responsibility.
With no responsibility. It's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, well, still, honestly, we're very, very proud of how much the kid has actually provided for this family, so.
Where's Nesto?
Cleaning the birds with Cody.
Nice.
I knew all.
Stoves only hold a certain size log, and so Caleb is using the tape measure. Aaron doesn't normally actually use one for this, but I wanted him to give kind of an example to those of you at home of a good way of measuring and making sure that your logs are about the same size, and it makes stacking easier as well. Having a tractor instead of having a haul, it's nice, huh? New blade.
Got our gas too. Gotta tighten it. See how? Remember how I could barely get my finger out of there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now look.
Yeah.
As you can tell, it's factory sharpened.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Aaron a question. How come you cut your stumps so low? I see a lot of people on like YouTube and other places, they cut the trees off high. What is your thought process from actually being a logger?
You don't want the stumps up, see, you know, get them cut down low. And that way they're down on the ground, they decompose, they're not up in the way sticking out looking like a land sore, right? Now, if you're going to come in here and try to use an excavator, you cut the tree down and you're going to try to pull the stump, you're going to want to leave the stump high so your machine can get a hold of something and to yank it out and pull it out. But here we're leaving the stump, so I'm going to cut it off low so that way it ain't sticking out in the way.
Gotcha. And it's a waste of log, right?
Yeah. Look at that one right there.
Hey.
That piece you just take home?
Literally,
See?
This is Aaron.
Take it home.
We're taking that home. We're going to burn that. Don't waste any wood, right?
Nope.
After we get this done.
This is the bar oil, right?
What does it do?
Bar oil gets pushed down the chain and underneath the chain, so it lubes that chain up. Otherwise, it gets too hot, and from friction, it would seize up.
Do you fill the oil every time you fill the gas?
Every time.
Or they
It's
run about the
regulated
same?
to do that. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have not known to do that.
Every time. Well, you would have figured it out pretty fast. As soon as you, like I said, as soon as you run out of this oil, you keep running it, it would just seize up your chain.
Oh. So we would have had a discussion.
Yeah, you would have been in trouble. And this,
And
is,
then
this is mixed gas, so it has oil in the gas. This is a 2-stroke motor. Hold that, please.
Diesel and oil.
Is it diesel? No. Caleb, don't confuse the people at home. What are you doing up there, tall boy? I'm going to show you, but today ended up just so beautiful. We got so much done in the chicken coop. We also got so much wood put in the woodshed, and that is truly going to help us out in both. We have a ton of eggs, so I'm going to ask if you have a pickled egg recipe, would you mind sharing that with me? That is something Caleb has been begging me for. It is his favorite thing, and so we're going to try pickling some eggs. Aaron's pointing at himself that he loves pickled eggs too. So if you have a good pickled egg recipe, let me know that in the comment section below. Thank you, those of you who have stuck around till the end, hung out with us today. We greatly appreciate it. We look forward to sharing everything that we have going on with you. If you are new around here, we invite you to hit that subscribe button. When you ring the bell, you get notifications, and you'll know every time that we post a video and what is going on around here. When you give us thumbs up and leave comments, those things help our channel to grow. I hope you enjoyed your time with us today, and I hope you find something to be grateful for, that you are super blessed. Be blessed out there, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a blessed day.